Alright, so it's day one of working on the Miata. My goal for today's video is really just to raise the car because it's extremely low. It's already on coilover, so it shouldn't be too hard. And I drove about 20 minutes just now, and the AFR's kind of stayed under 14 as long as I don't go over 3,000 RPM, which is basically when the turbo starts spooling. So my goal is honestly just to address the fact that like this is so loose. That might be a reason. Might have a vacuum leak because of that. Kind of just tidy this up a little bit as well, and install the RX8 fuel injectors. So hopefully after we change the injectors, clean this up a little bit, I'll be able to kind of diagnose why I'm running so lean. I have my laptop here as a really old one, so hopefully it connects with Megasquirt. And that's pretty much it. I just want to tidy up the car a little bit, get it more drivable. I already have insurance. I just got to register the car next, and then I'll be ready. All right, so a quick little update. Got the car in here thanks to some pieces of wood. Got the tires off. Under here doesn't look too bad. The coilover is a little rusty, as you can see, but it's kind of nice. He has Mishimoto radiator hoses all around. So my plan is just to get all four of the coilovers raised, and then in the meantime the engine bay will cool off so I can install the injectors and we can work on that, because having the ride height would be nice, but I care more about the injectors. So let's do this. Okay, so update, I got this at about 7 1/4. Have the other side at 7 1/4. All the injectors are out. We're gonna install the RX8 ones. These already have the O-rings and everything. Oh shit. So on this side?
Whatever. Just, yeah, and the other side too.
Or both?
Yeah.
A lot or like a nice?
A good amount. Like, it's not that bad. Yeah, that's... Remember, you gotta get the O-ring because you don't want to crush it. Because once you crush those things, that's it, you're done. And you know when you fuck up, because when you put the pressure and it started leaking everywhere.
This way?
Nope, the other way.
This way?
Yeah.
Facing this way?
That facing up. This guy, up. That's it. Yes, yeah. And when we do the fuel pressure regulator, pretty much done. We gotta put the spacers.
Oh, okay.
All right.
But the spacers go here, no?
We gotta go, yeah. We gotta make sure we're even in the hole. Does it? Oh, the other thing is, see how it has nothing there? Sometimes you pull that out and it doesn't come out with the old one. So it looks like that one's in there still. You see what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, because now we would have been pushing it in. It wouldn't come out. We could have fucked up the rail.
Oh, two of them still have it.
Oh, okay, well. So you can do with that.
So after I changed the injectors, we actually recorded like 10-15 minutes of footage, but for some odd reason it all got corrupted, so I don't know what that's about. But basically what we did was I just drove around locally around his area, and we were kind of just playing with the fuel system, kind of playing with the graph, because the car was initially tuned on the 230 stock injectors, and since we put the 450 RX8 ones, we had to kind of change everything because most of the things were overcompensating for the low fuel level on the stock injectors. So after we did that, we kind of got the car a little richer. It was idling good, everything was fine, but the car still needs to tune. So what I was gonna do is get a remote tune by Jack, but I don't have the TPS, the throttle position sensor. So I was gonna buy it from Flying Miata, install it really quick, jump it on the Megasquirt, but I figured the car kind of should get a dyno tune because the AFRs aren't really reading with the Megasquirt and what it says on the gauge. And I'd rather get a remote tune by Jack when the car is running a little better, because there's some things that he won't be able to tell me, seeing how he's obviously in Florida. So what I'm actually going to do is get a tune by some guy a guy in Jersey named by Matt Ivan. I went on his Facebook. He has a bunch of not a bunch, but he had a couple Miatas that were boosted, that were tuned. So hopefully he does a good job. I'm really, like I said, just looking for like a nice, safe street tune. Not looking for crazy numbers. It's winter. I'm probably only gonna drive the car for like 2 more months. So I just want to be able to just get a nice, safe tune, hit some boost. Even I don't care if it's 150 horsepower. I just want a car that's drivable at least until, you know, March or whatever the case may be, right? So basically the Miata's in the same exact position it was before I even changed the injectors. So as much as I want to drive it, as much as I want to hear choo-choo sounds, I'm not willing to damage anything for that. It isn't my daily. It's really not that serious. So what I think I'm going to do in the meantime is maybe clean everything up. I haven't even cleaned the car once. Not sure if the camera's picking it up, but it is very dusty and dirty. It's been raining a lot, and just sitting here is getting a lot of dust. So I'll probably clean it, and I have to fix the side skirt. Unfortunately, that broke off already. So I gotta jack the car up and drill some holes here. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna vacuum in here, get the car nice and pretty for Thursday. And I bought a tombstone piece that can fit this radio flush. I've seen a lot of other people do it with Miata, so hopefully that works. Once the car gets tuned and it's nice and running, I'll start investing money into it. First thing I want to change is the steering wheel, and then I'll do some handling mods, because as much as it is a Miata, it doesn't feel like a Miata. Like that red $1,600 Miata that had sway bars and had a whole bunch of suspension upgrades, it felt great. Like it handled like a real Miata. This one doesn't handle as well, so I'm probably just gonna clean up the car right now. I don't know if I'm even gonna show this in the video. So I did end up cleaning the entire Miata, did a quick little vacuum and cleaned the entire interior. I absolutely love these rear upholstered red seats. This is something I definitely would have did in my own Miata, but the interior looks nice now. Here's how the radio looks. I found this piece actually in the trunk. It isn't the piece that I bought, but I don't think this is actually gonna hold up, so we'll see how good this looks. But radio looks a lot better now. It's a lot more flush. These lights are really bright. That's the difference. I'm gonna show you guys outside really quick, then I'll end the video. So the Miata is nice and clean now. Unfortunately, I won't be able to drive it until after I get the tune. So more Miata videos coming after this Thursday, and more K-Truck videos coming also. So stay tuned for those. Catch you guys in the next one.